everyone, this is Marika and welcome back to another session of Communication in Education Technology. In our previous session, we have discussed about what are educational medias, what are the different types, characteristics and purposes of educational media, and we've also seen the sources of educational media. We also started discussion on graphic aids and we have dealt with blackboards, charts and graphs till today. In this session today, we are going to discuss about another graphical aid, which is poster. Now, from the term itself, you can understand what posters are and how posters are used as visual aids by different organizations. Let us see in detail what are posters, what are the various purposes, how it is used in education system, what are the different types and various advantages and disadvantages of a poster. Now, to put it in very simple words, a poster is a pictorial device, which means it is a device that consists of a picture. Okay, so posters are pictorial devices which is actually designed to attract the attention of the viewers. So posters are the devices which will have pictures. Now, what is the use of adding a picture, or what is the use of using this pictorial device? It is to attract the attention of the viewers and to communicate a story, a fact, an idea or information rapidly and clearly. So what are posters? Posters are pictorial devices, which means these are the devices which will have pictures. This is used in order to grab the attention of the viewers to communicate a certain story or to communicate a certain facts, ideas or information to the viewers rapidly and clearly. In other words, poster can be called as placard, usually pictorial or decorative, utilizing an emotional appeal to communicate a certain message, which is aimed at urging a course of action. So in other words, we can say that the posters are placard which are usually pictorial, which means which usually consist of pictures and they are very decorative and they have a certain message to convey, which is aimed at urging a course of action, which is aimed at initiating a certain action from the viewers. Now, why are we studying about posters in education? So posters are, as I said, usually used for conveying a message, and not just for conveying the message, it is also used as a teaching aid to teach a certain thing to the learners, and it is also used as a device to give general idea to the public. We see posters of various different things when we walk through the highway, right? So these posters are pictorial, they are decorative, they attract our attention and they are placed in such an area where the viewers can view. Now, what is the use of this? These posters will either have a certain message or they are actually aimed at communicating a certain idea or fact to the viewers. Now, posters obviously exerts great influence on the viewers. So those people who look at the poster will have a great influence of the poster. For example, if we see a poster of the movie, if the poster is very decorative, if it is pictorial, if it is creative, we feel like going and watching that movie. The poster looks good, so why not go watch a movie? So posters will exert great influence on the viewers or on the observers. Let us now see what is the definition of a poster. Now, posters can be further defined as the graphical representation of some strong emotional appeal, and it is carried out through the combination of various pictures, letters, cartoons and various other visual aids placed on a placard. So the definition of the poster says that it is a combination not just of the pictures, but the pictures, the letters, cartoons and various other visual aids that are combined together, and the posters are used to convey a certain message to the people. As I said, there are certain things written, there are uses of letters on the posters. Posters usually consist of short and quick messages for the viewers, and also the messages are as such which gains the attention from the viewers. A poster can be any piece of paper which is actually designed to be fixed on the wall or a vertical surface, and which consists of various pictures and other visual aids. The ideal size of the poster must be 22 into 28 inches. However, the size of the poster may vary according to the purpose of the poster. So the poster is used for various different purposes. According to the purpose of the poster, the size may vary, but the ideal size or the standard size of the poster is 28 into 22 inches. For example, the posters for the conferences that are used are usually large in size than the standard size. According to the purpose of the poster, the size of the poster may vary. Now, posters may vary from just a simple card to complicated and artistic designs. So, as I said, anything that is printed and anything that can be fixed on the wall or a vertical surface can be termed as poster. So, poster is not necessary to be creative and decorative with a lot of colors and pictures on it. It can be a simple poster with a very simple picture on it, or it can also be very complicated with various artistic designs. Now, as we have seen in the definition, poster will not just have the pictures but various letters on it. But we have to make sure when we prepare any kind of poster, the posters should not have many words that are used. So uses of words in the poster must be minimum. That is only 4 to 5 words in the poster. The next one is the idea that you want to communicate. The fact that you want to communicate must be clearly stated, or the poster must be made in such a way that it communicates the ideas or facts clearly. That is the purpose of making the poster. We create posters for a certain purpose. So what message do you want to communicate to the viewers, to the observers? Those messages must be clearly presented in an understandable manner. The next one is the layout of the poster must be very simple so that it does not distract the learners or the students from the content of learning. So the layout must be simple and the content of learning that is presented by the teacher can be creative. If the layout is not simple or if it is very complex, then the learners may be distracted from the actual content of learning. Next one, there must be appropriate use of colors and fonts. As I said, the posters can be colorful, decorative and pictorial. So the use of colors and fonts must be kept on mind while making a poster. Fancy letter styling must be avoided by the person who's making the poster. So when we write it in fancy letters, the messages may not be clear. Moreover, we have very few words to be used in the poster, that is only around 4 to 5 words. So the letters that are used must not be very fancy. The font of the letters must not be very fancy. It must be kept very simple. Uses of color in the poster also must be proper, and the teacher must make sure that the colors that are used are not very distractive or very unpleasant for the eyes of the learners. The next one is, of course, the posters must be as attractive as possible so that it can motivate the students to learn better. So obviously, poster is something that is very attractive. As I said, if we find very attractive poster, we feel interested towards the topic. It elicits the interest within an individual. So in order to motivate the students to learn better about the concept, the teacher should make the poster more attractive. Now that we've understood what are posters, let us see what are the purposes of using the poster. The first purpose of using the poster in the teaching learning process is to present a single idea or concept. So one particular poster is used to convey a message about a particular topic. So in order to convey a message related to one particular topic, posters are used. The next purpose is to communicate a more general idea about the concept. The next concept is to publicize important community and school projects and activities. So in order to publish what the school has done or what a particular community has done, posters can be used. The next purpose is to add atmosphere in the classroom. So as we all know, in a classroom, when there are lectures taken for the students, it becomes a boring concept. The students will not feel interested on the particular topic when it happens for a long period of time. By the use of poster, the teacher can create an atmosphere of learning within the classroom. It will elicit the interest of the students, and if it is made very attractive, the students will also feel motivated to learn better. The next and the main purpose of using a poster is obviously to gain the attention of the observer or the viewers. Now, why do we have to gain the attention? What is the purpose behind gaining the attention? By gaining the attention of the viewers, the message that I want to convey will become more rapid and more quick. So whatever message I want to convey, if I communicate the message orally, it might not be very effective, and the observer or the listener may not get the message clearly as well. With the use of poster, with the use of attractive and creative poster, I can communicate my message rapidly and also attractively. The next purpose is, as we have discussed, motivates the children within the classroom. It will help to motivate the learners in the classroom. Next one, it will leave a strong impression on the learner's mind. So through the use of various audiovisual aids, as we have seen, the main purpose of introducing audiovisual aids in the education was only and only to make sure that the memory power of the people increase and the teaching learning is enhanced. While we use this kind of visual aids, it will help the learners to memorize a particular topic better. It will leave a strong impression on the minds of the learners. The next one is to promote one point at a time. So we have seen that the posters are used to promote or to communicate one message at a time. So posters are usually made for a particular topic that is chosen. So it will promote one topic at a time. It can be used to promote one particular concept at a given time. The next thing to keep on mind while using a poster is that the posters will not be made on a general basis. It is usually made for the target population. It is specific for specified people. So the poster must be planned for specified people on a specified topic as well. The poster should be made in such a way that it will have an instant appeal on the observers. So people should get attracted immediately towards the poster when they look at the poster. Therefore, the posters has to be pictorial as well as decorative and creative. The next one is poster should give or convey the message at a glance. So when the viewers look at the poster, they must get what the poster is actually trying to convey. So at a glance, it must give the message what it is trying to convey. So it must be made in such a way. The next one is it must be attractive enough and it must be pleasing to the eyes. So as I said, the colors that we used in the poster must be chosen correctly. That is because colors can be unpleasant for the eyes. People may not like what colors are used in the posters if too many colors are used. It must be pleasant to the eyes and it must be attractive enough to grab the attention of the viewers. Let us now discuss the guidelines to be followed while preparing a poster. The first one to keep on mind is, for the headings of the poster, bold letters must be used. Usually the bold letters that are used for the headings are 20 into 30 inches. The next one, the language that is used in the poster must be simple and clear. So as I said, only 4 to 5 words are used in a poster. So the language that is used must be very simple and clear. Now, while a teacher makes the poster, the slogan that is used for the poster or the heading that is used for the poster must be decided and it must be appropriate to the poster. So what poster we are portraying, the heading must be chosen appropriately according to the content that the poster has. So the most appropriate topic or the most appropriate slogan must be selected. Now, as I said, the layout of the poster must be kept simple in order to avoid the attention of the viewers on the layout. But instead of deciding just one layout at a time, the teacher or the presenter can make or sketch out various layouts and the best layout can be selected. The layout must be decided and it must be as such that it is very presentable but also doesn't grab or doesn't gain the attention from the content. So the teacher has to first sketch out the few layouts and the best one that is simple and attractive must be selected by the teacher. The next guideline is that all the needed materials for the preparation of the poster must be gathered beforehand. The next one is that smudge marks must be erased and a finish touch must be given once the poster is made. And finally, it must always be placed in such an area where large number of people can view it and also where there's good and adequate amount of lighting. Let us now discuss the advantages of a poster. The first advantage is that because of the impressive presentation in the poster will obviously grab the attention of the people regardless of the message it has or the ability of the people to comprehend the message. Even though I don't understand what is written on the poster, even if I am not able to comprehend what is written in the poster or what message is there on the poster, it is always attractive to the eyes. The next advantage is that a poster is a simple and dynamic form of presenting a message in a compact form. And the last advantage is that a poster tells the story or communicates the message vividly with the desired effect. So through the use of poster, whatever message is to be conveyed to the people, the message is conveyed more clearly and rapidly. Now, what are the disadvantages of a poster? Poster is only used to convey one message at a time. And so it does not always give enough information about the topic. When we look at the poster, it may be appealing to the eyes, it may be very attractive, but it does not always contain all the information that is required for the viewers to know. If the letters that are used in the poster are not attractive or if the letters are not accurate, then it makes the poster of no use. And finally, as we have seen in the guidelines, we have discussed that smudge lines must always be removed. So if the smudge lines are not removed from the poster, it might make the poster unattractive. So to summarize, today we have discussed about one of the graphical aids that are most commonly used, which is poster. So we've discussed what are posters, what are the various purposes of posters, what are the guidelines to be followed while preparing a poster, how it is used in the teaching learning process, and various advantages and disadvantages it has to offer. I hope the class was helpful and I'll see you all in the next session where we will discuss other types of audiovisual aids used in the education system. Thank you and have a great day ahead.